Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 16, titled In the Rubble, delivers the highly anticipated follow-up to Episode 15's dramatic conclusion. The episode even opens with scenes from the previous installment, reinforcing the inevitable nature of the story. While the narrative may not offer many surprises, it compensates with a powerful performance by Dermot Mulroney, who solidifies his place on the show. The episode revolves almost entirely around Mulroney's character, Chief Dom Pascal, as he struggles to cope with the devastating loss of his wife, Monica. As Pascal spirals, the rest of Firehouse 51 watches and reacts to his erratic behavior. Though seasoned viewers can likely predict how the episode will end, it delivers the necessary emotional weight, making it both heartbreaking and tense. Monica Pascal's death has a bigger impact on Chicago Fire fans. Monica Pascal's tragic death in episode left Chicago Fire fans divided. Some were deeply saddened, while others pointed out that Monica had little connection to Firehouse. Her most notable moment in the series had been when Pascal punched an old friend, wrongly believing the man was making a move on his wife. The challenge Chicago Fire faces with character deaths is that the show has killed off many individuals over the years. For a death to truly resonate, it must carry significant weight, either through deep connections to the Firehouse or strong audience attachment. Most of the characters who have died in the past had far more substantial ties to the Firehouse or the show's fan base. The final scene of In the Rubble is entirely predictable for longtime viewers. Despite Pascal's wish for a private funeral, the entire Firehouse 51 crew, including Tony, Cap, and Severide's half-brother Jack Damon, chooses to attend, standing together in solidarity. Dermot Mulroney delivers his strongest performance yet on Chicago Fire. Pascal refuses to accept that Monica's death was a tragic accident. He becomes fixated on holding the other driver, Robert Franklin, accountable, going as far as to threaten him upon seeing him. Pascal later lets it slip to Kelly Severide that he knows where Franklin lives, raising concerns about what he might do. His grief reaches its peak when he drags the entire Firehouse to the crash site, demanding an alternative explanation for what happened. This moment is meant to feel raw, an uncomfortable mix of sorrow, rage, and helplessness. Mulroney masterfully portrays Pascal's unraveling, lashing out at those closest to him. Another emotional subplot unfolds when Violet and Darren Ritter share a brief but impactful scene. Though Ritter only has a few lines before walking away, his interaction with Violet helps ground Pascal's turbulent storyline, contrasting his intense reactions with Violet's more measured approach. In the end, Violet chooses not to send a letter she had written, a decision that resonates within the broader narrative. Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 16, over-promotes one character. The episode also delves into Severide's push to make Damon a permanent member of Firehouse 51. While this storyline attempts to resolve Damon's earlier conflicts in the season, it feels somewhat forced. The reasoning behind Damon's return is explained by Christopher Herman, who claims they need someone to fill in when Kylie's unavailable, but the justification seems thin. Additionally, In the Rubble finally delivers the long-expected romantic development between Damon and Lizzie Novak. Their kiss behind Ambulance 61 was a moment fans saw coming, but its placement within the episode feels out of sync with the otherwise somber tone.